welcome you back to the NCAA Baseball Championship. This is the Chapel Hill Regional, and it's presented by Capital One. We've got a gorgeous Saturday for day 2 of this regional here at Boshamer Stadium, and we're going to start with the champions from the Patriot League, Holy Cross, who fell 4-0 to North Carolina yesterday. They're going to meet Nebraska, the Big Ten champions. It's an elimination game here on our second day of coverage. And a quick look at the bracket. Good pitching was the story yesterday. Jake Knapp for Carolina, tremendous. Last night, Malachi Witherspoon, uncovered by Skip Johnson, spun a beauty. Oklahoma beat Nebraska last night, albeit early this morning, by a final of 7-4. And that brings us to where we are here today. And with Dana and Hughes, West Durham, we welcome you upstairs here in Chapel Hill. I think the elimination game is one of the really interesting pivots in this event. Mindset changes. The reality is you don't win, your season's over.
Exactly, and each of these teams have been down this road before. When you think about Nebraska, where they were in the Big Ten tournament, literally an easy fly ball away from their season being over just a week ago. Holy Cross coming back deep in the Patriot League championship as well, so they know what's on the line. It's going to be a fun matchup.
Nebraska put some things together at the plate last night late. Holy Cross, though, all afternoon yesterday, Dana, it was missed opportunities for Ed Kahovic's team.
Yeah, it was a struggle for each of these teams. You think about Ed Kahovic and what they were able to do. 5 leadoff guys got on base, Wes. 7 times they win 1, 2, 3. So to give credit to UNC and their defensive pitching, but they're going to have to be able to string things together a little bit better today.
This is the closest they came to scoring a run. Great throw from Kane Kepley. The rest of the way, Big Jake Knapp was terrific. So now Holy Cross has to pivot. They've got to get some things done offensively. C.J. Egri, Gianni Royer, guys like that are going to be critical to change some of these stats.
Absolutely, and you can see the numbers on the screen, those 5 leadoff batters, but what jumps out to me, you got to have the clutch hits with 2 outs, with runners in scoring position. 0 for 9 on the afternoon.
All right, now Nebraska, meanwhile, they're going to put the ball in the hand of a guy who last Sunday took them to the Big Ten title.
Absolutely phenomenal. Had electric stuff, fed off of the crowd of 15,000 plus people. Fastball was working, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, and 6 strikeouts. Not just against anyone, against a UCLA team that's hosting a regional this week.
Well, the plain truth of this is it's a loser leave town game today. Ty Horn and the Huskers against the Crusaders of Holy Cross. And when we come back, we'll get started with day 2 of the Chapel Hill Regional and the NCAA Baseball Championship next. NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. We're in Chapel Hill for Holy Cross and Nebraska. This is an elimination game. The Crusaders 31-26. Winners of the Patriot League, first NCAA appearance in 8 years, and they're going to draw the sophomore from Halstead, Kansas, Ty Horn here, Dana.
Yeah, Ty Horn has been phenomenal as of late. He's going to work quick, Wes. 92 to 95 with the fastball, but he likes to set the tone and tempo when he's on the bump. Good 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, changeup, and a cutter. And he's going to have to be that guy on the mound today. The curveball is his key to success.
And he'll work C.J. Egri, who yesterday 0 for 3 with a walk to start the ball game. And the first pitch offered up by Horn. And away we go. And a look at the Crusader lineup and the card for Ed Kahovic. Egri at the top. He's the Patriot League Player of the Year. Yesterday, really frustrating for Egri.
Yeah.
Couldn't get anything really started outside of that first inning walk. There's a ball to the gap in left, and on his horse is Swanson. It'll be off the wall for Egri. And he's got a double to start the day for the Crusaders. And the dugout along the first base side for the champs of the Patriot League erupts on a ball that almost got out of here.
Yeah, just a grooved fastball by Ty Horn and good balance. Power L on the back leg and goes off the top of the wall. The wind is blowing in, maybe shifting just a bit, swirling in the outfield. Otherwise, that might have been a solo home run. But the way to announce yourself in this elimination game.
And a throwback to the shortstop, Carey, almost got away from the Cornhuskers.
And actually, if this ball is thrown accurately, might pick off Egri at second base. He got out there a little bit A little bit too far.
Here is LaFleur. Ball one on the first offer from Horn. Now Egri is a stealing machine at second base. How aggressive will Ed Kahovic be here early? LaFleur waits. There's a strike. Connor Hoagland is behind the plate here in our first game on this Saturday. Joe Harris at first, Brian Marine second. Brian DeBrouwer is the crew chief at third. That ball is skipped and just beyond the reach of Sanderson at first. Kahovic is going to hold Egri at third. Just a soft wedge down the right field line for Johnny LaFleur.
Yeah, you can see just inside pitch, not bad location. He gets enough of it to poke it over the head of Sanderson at first base. Because that ball could have been questionably caught, Egri at second base had to play it safe. Shuffles back a couple and then advances the 90 feet. Now runners on the corner.
So here we are diving right into where Holy Cross struggled yesterday. Runners in scoring position. They were 1 for 13 with runners on against Carolina. LaFleur, by the way, has now got a hit in 13 of his last 14. And Belargin has a chance to do some damage for the Crusaders here in the first.
And even though C.J. Egri is the player of the year, Belargin batting .383 on the season for the Crusaders, 52 RBI.
1 for 4 yesterday. Skies it on the infield. And this is Carey in from short for out number 1. And now the dynamic changes a little bit. And Gianni Royer will stand in. This is the hero of the Patriot League title game against Army. His double in the bottom of the 10th. Down the line, scored LaFleur to send Holy Cross to the NCAA tournament.
That's a key out right there. Pop up in the infield.
LaFleur squared to bunt. And looks at a strike.
And not surprising, the Crusaders opt to try to go with the safety squeeze there to just get a run on the board, something positive here. The Huskers are a ground ball away from getting out of here.
I said LaFleur, it's Gianni Royer, and now takes strike 2. Didn't like the call from Hoagland behind the plate. You see LaFleur at first, Egri at third. Fastball up and in at 94 from Horn.
This was an issue last week for Horn. He gets so much torque and so much of his body moving forward. The hat flies off a lot. That's the lettuce you used to have at Elon, right?
No, absolutely not. No, he's got all-America hair.
I can tell you for a fact that's not the hair I had at Iowa.
Yeah,
in case you were concerned.
No, I do. I'm in. Took a look, called out on strikes. How about the comeback for Ty Horn here? Ball off the wall. And now he's playing in front with 2 down, and Jimmy King's got to get a hit or else Holy Cross is going to leave him first and third and nobody out. Runner goes. They're going to throw down. It's cut off by the pitcher. Now they've got Egri in trouble. Down from third comes Stokes. Out of the baseline goes Egri. He'll try and get back. And C.J. Egri got there, but he went out of the baseline. He's out. And Holy Cross ran themselves out of a threat in the first.
A fine line between aggressiveness and sloppiness, and right here you understand why, what the method of the madness was in trying to accomplish this, but give credit to the Huskers. A better job defensively gets them out of a jam.
Welcome back to Chapel Hill, you're looking at the Patriot League Pitcher of the Year. This is junior Jaden Wawoda from Milford. And he gets the ball today, the young man from Connecticut, who has had a terrific campaign, 9-game winner. 7 of them have come in Patriot League play.
Yeah, he has been the guy down the stretch that got them to this point. Strikeout to walk ratio 78 to 26. He's 87 to 90 with heavy sink. Because of that 3/4 arm slot, he gets extreme movement, downward movement. He's a 3-pitch guy. He's going to work both sides of the plate with his changeup. That's the key.
And here's the Nebraska lineup. Devin Nunez in the 2-hole ahead of Brumbaugh and Swanson and behind Riley Silva. This group last night was handcuffed a good bit by Malachi Witherspoon. So Silva, who was 1 for 5, will lead off. He was 6 for 18 in the Big Ten tournament last week. He's now 8 of his last 28 as he stands in. And ball 1 from Wawoda. Wawoda started the Patriot League clinching game against Army. Fastball, 88 miles an hour on the inside edge to Silva.
Wawoda can be deceptive because of that slot, but also it's just effortless. These are the pitchers that can frustrate you as a batter, that look like they're giving minimal effort, and you see the ball just alive coming out of his hand. It's like he's playing catch, but then you look at the gun, it's 88, 89 miles an hour.
Nebraska, who was in their 19th NCAA tournament. And breaking ball away, 2-2. The Huskers, after the loss last night, are now 36 and 36 all time in the NCAA tournament. Scott. And out from behind the plate goes Brown, but it's 6-8 rows up behind the Nebraska dugout on the third base side. So Silva will lace him back up for a 2-2. There you go.
Right now we saw a couple of foul balls from Silva where he's gotten out on his front side. Got to stay back and look to take that off speed up the middle. And from the right-handed pitcher, you may be able to pull it out to right field. Trust your hands against the fastball to left center.
2-2. Stayed alive. Another foul ball out of play. Silva 472 in the leadoff spot. Just missed from Wawoda. We're full.
There's a quality at bat for Silva, regardless of how the outcome.
Ninth pitch. Golf towards center field. Royer will let the left fielder LaFleur handle it. 1 away.
What's good about that at bat by Silva, Wes, is that it kind of sets the tone. We always talk about the leadoff batter being the table setter.
Yeah.
That has multiple definitions. I mean, when you're a table setter, yes, you'd like to get things going, get a hit, get on base, maybe swipe a base here or there. But also grinding out at bats, a 9-pitch at bat to start the game, kind of sets the tone for a battle mentality for the rest of the lineup.
Nunez, who is 6 of his last 17, 1 for 5 last night. In those last 17 at bats, though, Damon, 8 strikeouts now for Devin Nunez. That ball down the line in left, kind of slicing away, and unable to get to it is LaFleur. And here goes Nunez. He'll start with a 1-out double today. Second hit of the weekend. Nicely done by Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez has been manning that DH spot for a large part of this season, and he's done a fine job as the only freshman, a true freshman in the lineup for the Huskers, slicing from the left side, and the excellent effort by LaFleur just could not get to it. Nunez stand-up double. Huskers with quickly a runner in scoring position.
Yep. And here's Brumball, who saw his 8-game hitting streak go by the boards last night. He was 0 for 4 with a walk. He did reach base, though. So he's now been on base 9 straight games. And he looks at the ball away from Waiwoda.
Brumball has excellent speed out of the batter's box, some good pop. He grinds in his at-bats as well. May not have the eye-popping numbers for a 3-hole hitter with just 4 home runs, but a lot of confidence in the middle of the lineup here.
Nebraska 1 for 9 last night against Oklahoma with runners in scoring position. There goes Nunez, taken all the way, throw down to third, and he's safe. Here's the call by Brian DeBrouwer at third.
I'm surprised this play was as close as it was. Nunez had an excellent jump at second base. Waiwoda was not paying attention at all, but that ball was right there. And because it was short hopped, if it's in the air, he's out, dead to rights. But the short hop and the effort by Peak having to keep it in front of him.
And now throw it back down. On the scramble, Brumball with Nunez taken off. We go back and watch that replay one more time. Here's that
line drive
right back to off the bat of Brumball, 1 away, or 2 away rather.
And that's a nice job by Waiwoda, putting it in his pocket there. Don't want to throw away a ball down the third base line and allow Nunez to score there. Just live for 2 outs and face Swanson here.
Yep, Swanson on the ground at Peak. Long throw. How about that? Nebraska snuffed out a Holy Cross threat in the first, and the Crusaders do the same to the Huskers. Inning complete, no score. You know, you start to think, well, Holy Cross, Nebraska, they never play. Wrong. 8 years ago, NCAA Regional, believe it or not, Corvallis, Oregon, elimination game. The Crusaders had lost to Oregon State 8-2, and guess what they did on day 2? They beat Nebraska 7-4. So while this is their 11th regional appearance all time, and they're 14-11, they're 3-8 since their College World Series appearance in 1963. But who's one of the 3? Big Red.
Yes, some history there.
Yeah, Jimmy King a foul ball to start the at bat against Ty Horn. The 52 national championship. Just a hallowed team in Holy Cross athletics history. 4 trips, though, to the College World Series. 58, 62, 63. That ball fired off to the shortstop. Backhanded by Carey. Long throw. And got him, says Joe Harris. That's a terrific play by Dylan Carey.
Very athletic play, and this is something to school young baseball players. It's not about the velocity of the throw, it's about the quick transfer oftentimes, and you can see by him getting it, getting rid of it, Jimmy King has no chance.
And here's Connor Peak, who's had a hit in 16 of his last 18. 0 for 3 yesterday and banged into a couple double plays. Rolled over foul. And a ball and a strike to Connor Peak.
That's the one thing I noticed. Even though Holy Cross was not successful against a very dominant Jake Knapp yesterday, they didn't really get cheated very much in the batter's box. They swung the bats. The defense stepped up for UNC. They just couldn't find the gaps or string together hits. They're not going to watch very many strikes go by.
Tell you what, Carolina, I thought in the outfield yesterday, especially Kepley in center, was terrific.
Yes, absolutely.
That ball is jerk foul. Yeah, the table is set for Kyson Witherspoon and Jason DeCaro tonight here at 6 o'clock. We'll be on ESPNU for the coverage here in Chapel Hill. 2-2. rolled towards shortstop and pass carry into center field. 2-out hit for Peak. Here's the other part, Danon, about Holy Cross. They handled the bat way too well to only have 4 hits.
Yeah.
And we're starting to see some of it today. That's already their 3rd hit in an inning and a 3rd.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the opposing pitcher. And I'm sure that was what the message was from Coach Cahovic.
And they got him leaning. What a pick. Ty Horn and the pickoff to Sanderson for the out on Peak. 2 away.
Well, we talked about Ty Horn and the tempo he likes to pitch with, but right here, just a quick throw, and it looked like Peak going back with his right hand just got stuck in the dirt. Couldn't get back to the base. Little Willie Mays Hayes right there. Stuck in the dirt. Check this out right here. He's going back, and the right hand doesn't quite make it.
I give him credit with the left arm to make the overstroke to still get to the bag, though, after he's been tagged.
Hey, no matter what sport besides swimming, if you're swimming, you're probably losing.
2-1 by Horn. Scanlon pulls that foul. Sean Scanlon, the preseason Patriot League Player of the Year, 0 for 3 yesterday, struck out twice. This guy can also pitch. He's a two-way guy for Ed Cahovic. And he looks pretty good with the bat in his hand, too. We noticed that in their workout on Thursday.
Yeah.
He didn't have any problem hitting them toward the pines and right. And you don't want to make a mistake if you're Horn. Roll the fastball in there. Keeping Scanlon a little bit deeper in the box. Called strike 3. That's Horn's 2nd strikeout. He gets Scanlon looking. The single off the bat of Peak goes by the board. 3 hits for the Crusaders. Still scoreless.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Game, though. Game. Yeah. Play for the last Ultra?
Well, let's go. Wait a second. Let him play. Michelob Ultra. Superior light beer.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen!
This is the bathroom.
We are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Saturday in Chapel Hill, and the NCAA Baseball Regionals are presented by Capital One. With Danon Hughes, West Durham, we welcome you back to Boshamer Stadium. The host Tar Heels play Oklahoma tonight, 6 o'clock. We've got an elimination game on our hands here in the noon hour. Nebraska and Holy Cross. Each team's had a chance. I think Ed Cahovic's Crusaders would like to have a couple of base running moves back. Nonetheless, still scoreless, and the Patriot League Pitcher of the Year, Jaden Waiwoda, going to work in inning 2, and he starts with Case Sanderson, the first baseman. That ball doesn't work, so we'll throw that one out and get another one.
Sanderson, you see his numbers, just a sophomore, 318 on the season. One of the bright spots from last night's game, had a double, 2 for 3 on the evening.
That ball is ripped out to center field, and turning around out there is Warrior, and he'll make the catch. And the wind, you could see Royer change directions on his retreat.
And that's how you teach center field play. As a former center fielder, you got to have the confidence to be able to turn your back to the infield. And with the wind, as you mentioned, Wes, blowing out to left from the left-hand side bat, that ball's going to slice even more to left field. Drop step to glove side, spin, make it look easy.
Yeah. Nicely done by Gianni Royer. Here's Carey now. In for a strike, 0-1. Dylan Carey last night 0 for 2, struck out once, did score a run. 5 of his last 19. There's a bunt out in front. Wawoda going to field his position. Make the strong throw, 2 away. Boy, that's nicely done. People take the play for granted, Danum. That was well done by Wawoda.
Fielding your position, being an athlete off the mound, it just makes everything look easy. Doesn't look rushed. Looks the ball into his glove, throws a strike to first base. It's a nice job defensively.
Butenbach, who had a huge hit last night. A 3-run triple in the game to open the scoring for Nebraska. Struck out twice. Pushes that foul. And he gets his first crack today with 2 outs in the second.
Butenbach filling in right field for the injured Robbie Bolin, who we actually saw come in and pinch hit. Not quite 100%. I'm sure if they're able to make it out of this region, maybe he'll play tomorrow if they're able to win this game, but likely a better chance for he to be in the lineup next week if they're able to win this regional here in Chapel Hill.
There's Robbie Bolin, along with Will Bolt looking on. In for a strike. Bolin is a junior from Topeka and a transfer from Bark County Community College, but he's a guy that, well, you don't want to see your season end on the dugout step.
Yeah.
2-2. That is jerk foul over there by the heavy equipment where they're working on a dorm renovation.
Seems like Wawoda has been more successful with his off speed in regards to quality swings. We've seen several balls off the head of the bat down the third base line from the lefties. There it is again.
2-2 becomes 3-2. Pulled foul right at the Crusader dugout. Look out, fellas. Three and 2. Butenbach. Ball 4. First walk of the day. Issued by Jaden Wawoda.
Excellent at bat by Butenbach. Drawing the walk. He does have some solid speed. 5 of 7 in stolen base attempts on the season. Would not be surprised to see him try to swipe second base here. I think each team has come into this matchup trying to be the aggressor on the base paths, and we've seen some mishaps spawn from that.
Rhett Stokes 0 for 3 last night with a strikeout. Starting his 4th straight game today. He's now 3 for 10 in those 4 starts. 3 starts rather. This one obviously not completed. Nebraska 1 for 17 with runners on in the region so far. Butenbach down at first. Strike on the edge.
Red Stokes has really done a nice job defensively at third base. He had a clutch, athletic double play, unassisted.
There's a throwback over. Nebraska's seen Holy Cross make a couple of base running missteps here in the first couple of frames. The Huskers had a threat in the first. They don't want to do this again. There's another throwback, but Belargin was not ready to apply the tag.
I think what we saw with the pickoff of the Holy Cross Crusaders in that last inning, conversation back to the dugout, hey, it might be a little soggy over at first base, a little tough to get back. That's why you may see that many pickoff moves.
Toward the gap in right center. It's a long run. Egri strides through it, though. We've seen him for 2 days. I think he can go find it. No score. 2 complete. NCAA Regional continues.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
I've been warned by celebrities, athletes, and world leaders. But I've always felt most comfortable up here with the folks that made me who I am. I'm right at home out here on the land. Because this is where I come from. I've been showing up here for nearly 200 years, and I can't wait to see what's next.
That's off to the future.
John Deere plans to invest nearly $20 billion in America over the next 10 years.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Well, already in just 2 frames here, Holy Cross has kind of had opportunities, and Danon, they've gone by the wayside because maybe unforced errors.
Yeah, crossing themselves up on the base pass. A couple of pickoffs. Quiets things down offensively for them. I get the mindset coming in. Do or die. Win or go home, but they have a little bit smarter play, or sharper play, I should say, on the base pass. And there's head coach Ed Kahovic over there, I'm sure, preaching that.
1 ball, 1 strike. There's Ed Kahovic. Boy, done a terrific job.
Yes.
I mean, terrific job building the Holy Cross baseball program back. Of course, we told you 8 years in an NCAA tournament appearance. He shared an unbelievable story with us the other day about being a young coach and pitch in for a strike to Brendan Jones. He was 0 for 2 yesterday. So Kahovic, the story, he's an assistant at the University of Rochester. And in 2009, he's at a camp that Jack Leggett, the Clemson coach, was conducting. He was down there helping run the camp and, teach kids and things you do at camps. And on his way back north, he decided to stop in Chapel Hill and look around this ballpark. And he saw this guy. It was the day after Carolina had returned from the College World Series 2009.
Yep.
And he said he saw this guy taking the trash out, putting a big trash bag in a dumpster. And the guy said, "Can I help you?" And he said, "Yeah, I was just really kind of stopping. I'm coach at the University of Rochester. Just wanted to look around the ballpark." And he said, "Well, I'll show you around." And Kahovic said, "I was about 10, 12 steps, and I realized it's Mike Fox,
head coach,
the legendary coach of the Tar Heels, who's going to show me around the ballpark." And the thing I took from the story, Danon, was how grateful and appreciative Ed Kahovic was of Mike Fox spending the amount of time he did with him, talking baseball, talking about the facility, program, so forth.
And then to add on to it, he said he followed up with him after that And Mike Fox was gracious enough to have him come down, and they sat with each other for over an hour and just talked about baseball. And that's when you mentioned it. It's about paying it forward. And great stories to hear about legendary coaches that recognize young up-and-coming coaches that have that fire in them.
Yeah. And it meant something to him. I mean, he wanted to share that story with us the other day because of what it meant to him in his journey. And I respect, and we talked to Scott Forbes about his journey and being an assistant and getting a crack at your program during COVID like Scott Forbes did. And I'll tell you this, Holy Cross is in really good shape with that guy coaching their program.
Absolutely. I mean, I thought it was fun to chat with him about his 4-year plan and seeing these seniors and how this season materialized for them based on where they came from 4 years ago as freshmen. He said, you know what, we don't really tap into the portal. Guys come here, they want to stay here, and they get rewarded for having this opportunity.
And there's limitations to what the Patriot League will allow schools to do with the portal in terms of like grad transfers, things like that. So it's a trickier proposition than maybe a normal setup. Fouled off by Colin Brown, young man from Sherman Oaks, California. There's a look at the last 3 years of the Crusaders. Look at the conference changes. Look at the total number. Brown whistles that foul. I don't know who's on camera for us down there on the first base side, but get him a helmet. Run to the football building and get him a helmet.
Yes.
Colin, get a helmet, get some big shoulder pads, the ones that Hughes used to wear at Iowa. There's a throw across the diamond, 2 outs on the ground ball to short by Brown. My heavens. Keep an eye on the Tadlock youngster at first in the camera well.
Yeah, right? Hey, everybody's got to be a part of this, right?
Yeah. Got to get them the right equipment.
The more you can do. Catch the baseball, work the camera.
Sure. Yeah. Tell you what. He didn't think that you had to be fitted for a Rydell, though. Top of the card, here's Egri, who doubled off the wall. Fouls that right back this way. Then got thrown out 5-2-1-5 for the third out at third. Oof. That's up 2-1 now to C.J. Egri. We're in the third. There's 2 down, still scoreless in the elimination game.
You go back to that play in the first inning, Wes, you give a lot of credit to the Huskers defensively being prepared. They tried to pick them off at second base. They just knew that the mindset was going to be a run at all costs.
This is gunned out to center. Silva had to move about 1.5 feet to flag it down. 3 up, 3 down here in the third for the Crusaders.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Summer's here, and with the new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer, summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Send newlyweds off in a Camry. Congrats. Thanks. Or catch some waves with a RAV4. Still got it.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here. That limbo.
Toyota, let's go places.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
this is the bathroom. We are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Let's hop in the car and come right down Ridge Road. And right at the back of the Bosch, that's where we are. Holy Cross, Nebraska scoreless. We go to the bottom of the third. Don't forget now, folks, I promise you, squeeze play. Scan the QR code right now. It gets Matt Schick with Coach Rooney and Chris Burke this morning. Burke and Rooney, by the way, they get double time. Scan the QR code. You're going to see all the regional action as it happens. All the biggest moments with squeeze play this weekend.
That is the best show on TV, especially this time of year.
No question.
I mean, the energy is real.
Yep. Yep. And you can't have more fun than with Runes and Berkey talking ball. Rolled over toward the third base side and foul. That's a smart play by Pete because the first two bounces look like it might hang on the grass. I don't think he would have gotten Jalisco either way, but ends up being a foul ball.
Nice job right here, watching put his whole body in foul territory to make sure there was no doubt. And again, as you mentioned, Jalisco running down to first base would have had no chance to get him, even though Jalisco doesn't run very well. Look for the next pitch.
Under 200 on the year after 0 for 3 last night, including 2 strikeouts. He started the last 11, 16 of the last 17. After last night's opener.
Well, they really like him behind the plate. He's been a brick wall, very solid defensively, receives very well.
Waiwoda changes speeds on his slider a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the keys about Waiwoda and his success is with 90-mile-an-hour fastball. He's in the high 80s consistently. So you see an 88-mile-an-hour fastball there. The differential between his fastball and slider and his changeup is what's key. And the best pitchers, whether it's a -15 differential at times, that's, think about it, just from a non-baseball mindset. In the batter's box, 90 and 75, then back to 90, then mix in a slider that's in the upper 80s. It's extremely difficult. These guys do it well.
A walk to Jalisco, and here is Silva. Who will fly to left to start the Nebraska card today in the first.
As I mentioned, Jalisco at first base. Not a run threat, but you may see either a hit and run here or drop down a bunt. The luxury of having the leadoff batter on base.
Oh, Silva got hit. So a hit batter follows the walk. And now, all of a sudden, things are going on.
Yeah, breaking ball gets away from Waiwoda and hits him right at the top of the ankle. Surprised he shook that off as quickly and as nicely as he did.
And Jaden Waiwoda not happy. Sam Tinkham, the pitching coach of the Crusaders, out. Nebraska, who's 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. They're 0 for 2 today. And Devin Nunez is set to step in with runners first and second. And last Sunday, he showed a flair for the dramatic in Omaha.
Yes, he did, in front of a packed house. Caught a fastball middle in, parked it over the right field fence. That's when things got real for the Huskers. The Big Ten Tournament Championship right here. Likely not going to be swinging for the fences, I don't think, Wes. I think it's going to be look to drop down a bunt, move the runners over. He does have good speed. The defensive play still has to be made. Sacrificing for the team here, likely.
Silva at first, Jalisco at second. And here's Nunez. And the bunt is fouled. Ooh, Caden Brumball. Nice grab. On desk circle, took it left-handed. Just grabbed it right out of the air.
Keep your head on a swivel. The key here for Nunez, don't try to be too fine. Just don't want it to go hard back to the pitcher, otherwise it's good.
Oh, he's swinging and rips it into right. Haliska will be held at third. So you got a walk, a hit batter, and now a single sharply hit by Devin Nunez, who's 2 for 2 today. And here is Brumball with a chance to unlock it for Nebraska.
Well, the freshman, a lot of trust, a lot of confidence, and he catches a breaking ball over the heart of the plate. Drives it out to right field, so I guess in Husker world, just foul off the first bunt so you can swing away after that. Right.
So here's Brumball now. And takes it foul up the third base side. He is 3 for 5 this year with the bases loaded. Crusaders are in a fix now. Nobody out, and the bases full. Fouled off again. 0-2 quickly on Brumball.
This is the confidence shown by Waiwoda here. It goes inside, middle in. And Brumball just cannot get his hands inside that ball to keep it in fair play.
Halisco, Silva, Nunez aboard, and a breaking ball that fooled him. He got the bat on it. Holy Cross has Jake Linehan starting to warm in their bullpen down in right field. He and Scanlon, the 2 big horses out of the bullpen for Ed Cahova. Foul back.
Got away with one there. Waiwoda missed the mark. Colin Brown was set up literally in the left-hand batter's box. The 0-2 pitch. That one got a little bit more of the plate than they wanted.
Brumball waits 0-2. Struck him out. Flip the slider again.
Yes. It's working well for Waiwoda here. And see that movement on that slider. Redesigned shape, and it generates a lot of sweep horizontally, and as part of the scouting report, it works well for him there.
Sure does. So now here is Swanson. Base is still loaded. Fastball starts the at bat. He bounced to third to end the first. Mike Sirianni, who coaches over at third for Nebraska, with a quick word for Haliska. Down at the bag.
If you're Waiwoda here, you're just looking for a ground ball. Not even hoping for a fly ball, unless it's shallow.
2-0. Off the plate, 3-0. Now he's got to come into Swanson.
Yep.
Fastball or slider here?
I think it's got to be fastball from Waiwoda, and wouldn't be surprised to see Swanson taking 2 pitches.
There's a strike right at the top of the zone.
And if I'm Swanson here, I'm thinking that same grooved fastball is the only one I want to swing at right now. I'm going to make him throw himself back into this at bat. But if he serves up my pitch, I'll make him pay.
3-1. Fouled away. 3-2.
Missed it.
That was the fastball again.
That was it.
So 2 fastballs after on 3-0.
I think we'll go back to the well here.
Skied. Foul territory. right field side, and what a nice play in space out there. Balargin handled it beautifully. That's out number 2.
That's an excellent job tracking down a tricky pop-up from first base. It's slicing just a bit, but the wind is going to keep it in. He's getting communication from Egri in the right field, how close he is to the wall. Don't make an errant throw, just run it back into the infield. And Waiwoda is maybe a pitch away from getting out of his jam.
Here is Sanderson now. Fly to center in the second. 2 for 8 this year with the bases loaded, and starts in the hole 0-1.
Sanderson can swing the bat. He has exceptional speed as well.
He's 2 for 4 in the regional. 0-2.
That breaking ball from Waiwoda really speeds up the fastball. As you mentioned, not overpowering, but it seems to be missing the barrels consistently.
Brown did a pretty good job flagging that one. One ball, 2 strikes to Case Sanderson. Waiwoda right at the third baseman peak. How about that? Nebraska loads them with nobody out, and they get nothing. Waiwoda out of the jam. We're still scoreless in Chapel Hill.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they're free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Welcome everyone to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
Cause here I come, I wear it all on my sleeve, so everything you see shows you where I'm from.
Bolts back and makes the catch! Somehow hung on! Back-to-back checks!
More, can you believe it?
Friday, June 13th, Charles Schwab Field, right in the middle of the marketplace in Omaha for the College World Series. Full coverage on the ESPN family of networks, and we're in day 2 of the Division I Baseball Championship. We're in Chapel Hill, and it's an elimination game with Holy Cross and Nebraska. And Ty Horn watches LaFleur just rip one right at Sanderson for out number 1. Dana, I don't know what to tell you, my man.
Yeah.
Every school has built threats, and nobody can get the hit.
Nope. Hard-fought games, missed opportunities.
Yeah.
That's the part that's going to be tough to digest when they go back to their respective cities and back home for the summer.
Yeah.
To have to think about the missed opportunities, the clutch hit that couldn't get done, the clutch bunt that you couldn't put down. Those are the things that stay with you for life.
Ty Horn going to work. 1-0. Balargin had an infield pop in the first after a double by Egri and a single from LaFleur started the ball game. There's one pushed to the right side. Nice play at second. Brumball handled that. 2 away.
We mentioned about the tempo and pace of Ty Horn. And we've seen different pitchers approach the game differently, whether it's Knapp or Witherspoon or now Ty Horn. He's consistently on the mound at the time of the clock being set. And I think this is in part why Coach Ed Kahovic is over at third base calling a timeout here to try to slow things down. 2 quick outs. That play, the pitch clock, I should say, will start at 20 seconds. Horn is on the mound. He's on the rubber ready to go at 19 seconds.
Yeah.
And has consistently been in his motion at 15 seconds. Now we've seen the extreme opposite side, but he's going to get ready and get going quick.
The pitch clock resets as home plate umpire Connor Hoagland. The pitch clock just reset and it's already at 14 seconds and Horn's ready.
Yep.
1-0 to Royer. Make it 2-0. And part of the scouting report you have to have on Horn is this. 3-0, right? Yeah. Because you need to know if you're playing Nebraska and he's pitching that you have to kind of change the pace. He's not going to change, right?
Exactly. And again, remember, the batter has until 8 seconds on the clock to get both eyes to the pitcher. So technically, if you really wanted to shake things up, you can make Horn wait by not looking at him and not being in a set position in the batter's box. You can make him wait until you're ready to hit. And we've seen that on different occasions as well.
Yeah. Like we saw last night, a pitch clock violation against Nebraska. 2 outs, 1 on after the walk. That's 5 straight balls now. Jimmy King looked at ball 1. And the Huskers may want to check on Ty Horn here. Don't forget the Men's College World Series, we told you, starts in Omaha on Friday, June 13th at 2 o'clock Eastern. Full coverage on ESPN and the platform and networks. For more information on the Men's College World Series, go to NCAA.com. It's the official online home for all 90 NCAA championships. And Tennessee fans have worked there. We had Texas people watching Oklahoma, Nebraska last night. We have the Big Orange in the house to check on Nebraska and Holy Cross here this afternoon.
Got a beautiful day here.
Man, do we. So here is King with a 1-0 count. And a throw back over to first. So Rob Childress completed his visit. He has come back and we'll see if Horn delivers to the plate. He does on a 1-0. 2-0. Lost his hat in the process. Royer's one of those guys with Egri and King that can be a problem.
Yep. Royer at first base, 24 stolen bases on the season.
Now 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1.
That's the thing about Horn. He's not going to change his pace at all. Doesn't matter if he throws 7 straight balls. He's trying to control the entire game, the run game from the pitcher's mound, as well as the batters.
3-1 it is now to King. Through the middle and dances into the outfield. Royer will get to third. It's a 2-out hit for Jimmy King. And here yet another threat with 2 outs. This time in the 4th for Holy Cross.
That's a nice job by Jimmy King. Just drive the ball right back where it came from. And even with 2 outs, the runner moving, but with that extra hop in the infield allows Royer to get to third base with the good speed.
Second hit of the regional for King. Holy Cross 1 for 3 today with runners in scoring position. And here's Connor Peak. Off the plate for ball 1. You got Royer at third. And Mr. Crusaders at first. Jimmy King has tagged by his coach.
Yes.
There's a strike. Count even now. 4 hits today now for Holy Cross. Off the plate, 2-1.
Connor Peak up with a very cool story and how this young man has been able to advance through adversity. Wrist injury last year.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
He tried to go pitcher only, just to kind of be lured back into the position at third base, and has done a fine job this year, all conference.
That's high and it's full. Horn ready. Runner goes. Peak swings. Fly ball. Right field. Coming in. Butenbach, and he has it. Holy Cross leaves 2. They got a hit. No errors. And still no score in Chapel Hill.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works. See, that's how it works.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him? They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
Welcome back to Chapel Hill. Dana, we're ever so fortunate to come back and do another regional here. I think I found the place where we need to broadcast from.
There you go.
Right field, behind the fence.
I like that.
Folding chairs.
Same folding chairs?
Yeah. Box lunch, I'm sure they'll bring one to us. Don't you?
I have a folding chair that is like a rocking chair, so I don't know.
Oh, that'd be good for you. Yeah. Maybe a
might
sleep.
lose me in the 4th inning.
That's okay. You saw Jason DeCaro and Kyson Witherspoon. We're excited to have Carolina, Oklahoma tonight at 6 on ESPNU for you from Chapel Hill. Stop me if you've heard this. A really good pitching matchup.
Yes, right?
Fly ball to left off the bat of Dylan Carey. LaFleur. And kind of having to gauge a little bit of the cross breeze. but it's out number 1. And some of the Tar Heels up top taking in the game. There's DeCaro's numbers. Second team All-ACC. Meanwhile, Witherspoon will go to Atlanta for the amateur draft and not sit there very long, is what I'm being told. Kyson, 120 Ks and 20 walks. And as we found out last night, erroneous information was provided to us prior to the game.
Yeah, who's older?
That we were told that Malachi was older. He corrected us last night. Kyson is older by 14 minutes of the twins.
If I were them at the draft, I'd both go dressed the same, and I'd have each one stand up back and forth as the name was called to see which one was actually the right one.
Really?
Yes, I would definitely do.
All right. Maybe we get an opportunity for you to share that somewhere along the way.
Or just both of them go up on stage and say 2 for 1.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that now. 3-1 now the count. Butenbach standing in. Tar Heels and Sooners tonight at 6 on ESPNU. Winter game in that side of the bracket. There's a strike. 3-2 now to Max. Will Bolt has seen his team play 4 frames and yet to get the leadoff guy on. But with 1 out, Butenbach shoots it right underneath the glove of King into center. Now, if you want to talk about 1-out hits, they have done that in the 1st, in the 3rd, and now in the 4th. How about that?
Yeah. Again, stringing things together, something they weren't able to accomplish last night until the 8th inning. Now having a chance with Butenbach on first base. He does have some speed.
Stokes 0 for 1. Runner goes, chopped on to 3rd. Only play will be to 1st. Nice, strong throw from Peak. 2 away. And to Peak's credit, he didn't even peek at 2nd.
No. You have to have a feel at 3rd base. Obviously, a strong arm. But recognize your opportunities to turn 2, and when you have to go the safe route and just get the 1.
So 2 down. And here is Jalisco. First pitch away. Nebraska is 2 for 23 with runners on in the region. They're 1 for 8 today. They've left 5 aboard today and 14 in a game in 3 2/3 innings.
And that 2 came in 1 inning last night.
Out to center it goes. And Warrior will track it. When we come back, Nebraska head coach Will Bolt checks in with us. Still scoreless through 4.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio. Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
As we go to the 5th in Chapel Hill, Holy Cross in Nebraska, and the Huskers head coach is Will Bolt. Joins us from the 3rd base side at Will, I asked Dana this last night, and I'll ask you the same question. How much of after last night, knowing you had to play in less than 12 hours, was as much about the mental side as the physical side?
Oh, yeah, and we addressed that last night, and we addressed it again this morning. Just said, hey, you know, everybody and anybody would be willing to give you an out to show up and play sloppy baseball, but, you know, it's elimination day, and I got to find a way. And we've been sharp. I mean, Ty's been sharp, and we've done a nice job defensively, but, you know, we set up an inning there, needed to knock it down with the bases loaded, nobody out, it'd be a different game.
Coach, you got Ty Horn, you mentioned him, and he's been a workhorse for you. Done a lot of great things, especially in the latter part of the season. How much more can we expect from him?
Yeah, he just needs to keep doing what he's doing. He pitched around some traffic there in the first inning. They had the momentum early in that game, and he's got all 4 pitches going. He's got the curveball, slider, change, and heater. Just needs to continue pounding the zone.
And he's ready to go, isn't he, when he gets the rock?
He's not wasting any time, that's for sure.
No, appreciate it. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Fly ball to right off the bat of Scanlon and gone. Sean Scanlon hits a home run over the wall in right, and Holy Cross has the lead.
Just an excellent swing from the senior DH. His 5th home run of the season. And more importantly, the first run of this regional for Holy Cross. And there you see a good balanced swing, gets his hands through the zone quickly. And he knew it off the bat.
Horn goes up top to Brendan Jones. Udenbach went down awkwardly going to the track in right. Low to Jones, it's 2-0.
He's watching him out there. He keeps looking back at that spot. It might be a little bit of a dead spot. There's a huge divot out there.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Jones fouls it away, 2-1. We told you Scanlon was dangerous. And he proved it there. Preseason player of the year in the Patriot League delivers. By the way, his first hit of the regional. It struck out 3 times in 4 trips, and he hammered that. 3-1 now. Foul back by Brendan Jones. Jones is playing in his 173rd game as a member of the Holy Cross baseball team. 166th start. There's the ball 4. Oh, he got called out. Connor Hoagland punches him out. Out number 1. 3rd strikeout.
There you have just a breaking ball. As Will Bolt said, Ty Horn, all 4 of his pitches is working. And that was more of a hopeful call than an expected call there.
Popped up in the air on the right side off the bat of Brown. And Brumball made that look easy. 2 away. So Holy Cross needed 14 innings to score their first run in the regional. But it was off the bat of Scanlon. Solo shot to right. Now Egri at the top of the order with 2 down. Horn another strike up top. You see CJ started a double to begin the ball game. Inside.
Egri has seen the ball extremely well in this game. It 2 lasers, 1 found the glove.
This one to left, and that backs up Swanson, who flags it down. But Sean Scanlon homers to right, and we got a lead change. 1-0 Holy Cross. Ed Kahovic next.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio. Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually, kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Back here in Chapel Hill, Holy Cross has got a 1-0 lead on Nebraska. Ed Kahovic is the Crusaders' head man, and I think we now know why Sean Scanlon was the preseason player of the year in the Patriot League, don't we?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Sean's a guy who has had an up and down year, but as a senior put us on his back right there.
Coach, you have Waiwoda still on the mound. He's gotten himself in and out of trouble. Pretty much par for the course for him. How much more can we expect for him?
That's right. That's kind of his thing. You know, he bends but doesn't break, and you know we're fortunate to have an inning or two there that were a little hairy, but he got out of it. So we'll see. You know, we don't have a count on him or anything. You know, 1, maybe 2 more innings.
You like where your team is today? I mean, the battling concept we talked about yesterday just feels like it's flourished today.
Yeah, we're doing a better job today. I think we need to do a better job being opportunistic with runners on base. We're trying a little over anxious, trying to do too much. So we just have to settle back into our approach and trust our process.
All right, appreciate it as always.
Thanks, guys.
You bet. Strike it is to Riley Silva, top of the order now for Nebraska here in the 5th. How important is the bounce back for Will Bolt here?
Oh, it's huge. I think as this game continues to move forward, yes, there's still a lot of baseball to be played, but you find yourself down again, offense not producing, not capitalizing on opportunities. You know, that can spiral downward quickly. So you got a little bit, I wouldn't say it was a haymaker with the solo home run from Scanlon, but you got a punch. Now you got to punch back.
Yeah. And Jaden Waiwoda going to work here in the 6th, or the 5th rather, for Nebraska. And 2-2 the count to Silva. He's been on base once today. With hit by pitch in the 3rd. That ball toward left, and look at Royer. Holy Cross is really good in the outfield.
The jump that Royer gets on this ball, it's a little bit of a flare. The wind held it up just a bit, but there was no hesitation from the center fielder. Just tracks it down, makes it look easy.
Here's Nunez, 2 for 2 today. He's now 3 for 7 in the regional. And this might be the trickiest bat in the barrel over there for Will Bolt's team. Got a hit last night, but first couple of at-bats last night didn't really seem to be in any kind of rhythm at the plate. Not so today. Been much better. Try to hold up on strike, 1-1.
Very effective off speed, like we spent time speaking about earlier with Waiwoda. It's kind of been his most effective pitch in this game.
That ball to left. That'll be hard to track this one down for LaFleur. It'll get to the wall. 3rd hit of the day for Nunez. And it comes with 1 out, and it's a double. 2nd of the day.
In the exact same spot that he hit the first one in the 1st inning. Keeps his hands back. See that shoulder, pitch on the outside part of the plate. All you youngsters out there, don't worry about exit velocity and launch angle. Pitch on the outside, drive at the opposite field. Extra base hits. Line drives can turn into home runs.
Nunez equals his season high for hits in the game now with 3. 1 out, 1 on. They're going to throw back to second. by Brumbaugh. That's down there where the hospitality area is. Somebody's going to find a baseball in the coleslaw later today. You see, this is the thing. This is what makes the offseason long if this happens.
Exactly.
Right? 1 for 7 today. That ball left, it's got a little juice in it. Brumbaugh looks up and it's gone. Nebraska has taken the lead. Caden Brumbaugh makes it 2-1 the Huskers.
Brumbaugh takes advantage, quality swing. The celebration ensues for the Huskers. 2-run shot. Puts a charge into this fastball in the middle inner half. And absolutely no doubter from Brumbaugh. His 5th home run on the season. And as we were talking about prior to this at bat, Wes, take a punch, you got to give a punch, and the Huskers did that.
Yep, sure did. Boy, LaFleur went back, but I think he knew. So Brumbaugh puts Big Red in front. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Swanson.
That was the energy boost the Huskers needed. Not just in the dugout, but in the stands, the fans here. Something to...
There's a ball off the bat of Swanson to right. And now retracing his steps is Egri to come in and collect out number 2. He started back, and I think you've talked about the wind today. Yeah. That kind of held up.
It's deceptive out there. We're watching the flags, and one pitch it's shooting out to the left field. The next pitch it's coming in, so it's swirling just a bit. When that ball gets up in the jet stream, for guys like Egri, who are very strong outfielders, it still can be tricky.
Here's Sanderson, takes a ball to start the at-bat. (1-0) now to Case Sanderson. In for a strike. 1-1.
Sanderson has bounced around the lineup just a bit this season. He was a leadoff. He's been cleanup. Now he's in the 5 spot.
2-1. Two for 3 last night. 0 for 2 today, and this one to left. LaFleur will have it. But Nebraska has taken the lead. Caden Brumbaugh on a 2-run shot to left. We've seen Scanlon hit one to right. Brumbaugh got this one up with the wind at his back. Big Red in front in Chapel Hill. 2025 NCAA Division I Baseball Championships presented to you by Capital One. And we're at Boshamer Stadium in Chapel Hill. Nebraska has just regained the lead, 2-1. As we go to the 6th inning of play with Dana Hughes, Wes Durham. Matt Krause is our producer this weekend. Ryan Schmidt, our director. Terrific crew here with us in Chapel Hill. And that ball got fouled straight back off the bat of LaFleur.
Play made in the stands.
No. A couple of windows down here at the press level. Somebody reached out and made a catch.
I think that's a challenge for us.
Easy, big fella. You bring a net?
I'm going head first out. Just saying.
You bring a net?
You only live once.
Hey. Apparently, Neil in marketing took it.
There you go.
Solid grab. Swing through by LaFleur. It'll be 1-2. Rolled over foul to the first base side. Nebraska went 1-2 a year ago in Stillwater. This is their first back-to-back appearance in an NCAA tournament for the first time since 2016-2017. And LaFleur down on strikes. Horn cooked that up to about 93 for the strikeout. 4 on the day now for Ty Horn.
And the elevated fastball. It's always one of those pitches that is so tough to take. As high as it is out of the zone, it's higher and closer to your eye level. The Achilles heel of many batters.
1 out. And here's Balarjan. I was in a conversation as an innocent bystander to the rise fastball that's become so prevalent now in college baseball, that's been in the majors for several years, right? About the technique and what it does to hitters, where you start a fastball on the release point at the belt and then it starts to lift.
Yep.
And the conversation was with a former major league pitcher. There's a ground ball to second. Brumball handles it nicely, 2 away for Holy Cross in the 6th. And the talk was about the spin rate on the fastball.
Okay.
And how when you decrease spin rate, increase spin rate was the lift.
The movement, the key to the movement.
Yeah. And the teaching points of it got to a point with physics where I just had to check out.
I totally understand.
I just had to move out. My head started hurting. But to teach this stuff now and to bring it as another pitch, it's amazing. Because the plain Jane store-bought fastball is just that.
Yeah. 4-seam
this
fastball
stuff is like next level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we saw the definition of the spin rate on screen, and that's a big thing nowadays. And even when you teach kids, like I've taught kids, I coached 10 years old all the way up through high school. Get them to throw the ball straight, and then you can work off of that.
A 1-2-3-6 for Ty Horn. And he posts his 5th strikeout. Gianni Royer and the Crusaders still trail 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th in Chapel Hill at the NCAA Baseball Regional.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You are more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Your kid's brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications in the math quiz. Some allergy medications can make your kids drowsy.
1, 2, 3.
But Allegra is different.
7 times 51? No biggie. 357.
Ace. Well done.
Allegra is fast, non-drowsy allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so your kids can stay sharp at school. It's a no-brainer.
Well, 2-1 Nebraska. We move to the bottom of the 6th. And Jaden Waiwoda, the Patriot League Pitcher of the Year, is back out there for Holy Cross. Linehan has been throwing in the bullpen. He's kind of been up and down like the market a little bit throughout the afternoon, the last 4 frames. But Waiwoda starts Dylan Carey here in the 6th. I'll be surprised if at some point we don't see Linehan, the 5'11" freshman from South Abington Township, Pennsylvania. He's been very good for them. 2-0. Skied, and backing out at short is King. And Jimmy King hauls it in for out number 1 off the bat of Carey. Well, we're underway now, almost everywhere probably except the West Coast. Yeah, we're not nearly enough further into the day for the West Coast folks, but ESPN Squeeze Play, scan the QR code now for site-to-site coverage. And out comes Ed Kahovic. So that might mean the end of the day for Waiwoda. But a quick reminder about the good work the folks at Squeeze Play do. If you're watching us on your app, all you got to do is back out of the game you're watching here. We'd hate to see you go. And then you hit Squeeze Play and you're there.
There you go.
It's right there and available for you. And there's the sign, Waiwoda and Ed Kahovic, a hug. And we're going to get to see Linehan.
Justified applause for Jaden Waiwoda, the junior, holding things down for the Crusaders. That was a nice job in his outing.
So here comes Linehan into the game. The 5'11", 200-pound rookie gets the ball for the Crusaders next.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom. We are not
This is awesome.
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalashvili, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, I will be champion!
Well, third inning is going to be the story of the day for Jaden Waiwoda because Nebraska had the bases loaded and nobody out, Dana.
Got himself in the jam and out of the jam. Good defensive play and justified excitement what we came into the game expecting from Jaden Waiwoda.
Yep.
And we got everything.
Threw 87 pitches today, 5 1/3. And 5 hits, couple of runs. Both earned on the home run by Brumball. And now all of a sudden here is the freshman from Pennsylvania, and this is Linehan to work. And here's a look at the dossier, if you will, of Jake Linehan. The flat bill.
They've loved having this freshman is making his 19th appearance. 41 2/3 innings. More strikeouts than innings pitched, which is good to see. 44 to 17. Well, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Oh, it sure does. 0-2 to Butenbach. And that is chopped over. Linehan will have to play defensively as well and covers the bag at first. Out number 1.
Jake Linehan has done a fine job with 3-pitch mix. 86 to 90 with his fastball, has some cut and ride to it. His best pitch is his changeup. Not a swing and miss that he's gotten off of that pitch, accompanied by a slider.
2 down now after his first out. By the way, in Patriot League play, he went 20 2/3, punched out 19, walked only 9. Had a 3-2 record with a save. Not bad for a freshman.
No, not at all.
That ball gunned on the ground. Boy, nice play. Jones stayed in front of it, and that'll take care of the Huskers. Off the bat of Stokes. 3 up, 3 down. Linehan's game now for Ed Kohovic, but they trail 2-1. Well, Ty Horn is back out on the bump here as Holy Cross bats in the 7th, and he's been good.
Yeah, very good. Picking up right where he left off last week in the Big Ten tournament, elevating the fastball. Off speed is working well. The pace he's been able to keep up with and pretty much hold the Crusaders bats at bay.
0-1 it is now to King. King, Peak, Scanlon. 5, 6, 7, and look at King. This one's going to die in the grass. King runs well, and he is out. This is a heck of a play for Stokes.
And we've seen the defensive prowess of Rhett Stokes at third base right here. Another barehanded play, good strong throw to first base. Bang, bang. I think he's out. Yeah, you can see right there clearly. Watch right. Yep.
Yep, sure is. That is a terrific play by Stokes. One out here in the 7th. Connor Peak. A single in the 2nd. Fly ball in the 4th. Two and 0 now to Peak. Chopped on again. Off the mound comes Horn. Quick throw to first. 2 down. So with 2 away.
If you are able to be as athletic as Ty Horn and set the tempo and pace as he does, it keeps everyone engaged. Heck, it keeps us engaged
Absolutely.
up here.
Yep.
So imagine what it does to your defense where you're getting plays like Red Stokes at third base, hard shots to the middle infield. These guys are tuned in when 20 is on the bump. He's getting the job done.
And Scanlon's up there big game hunting.
Yeah.
They already hit one to right over the wall to put Holy Cross in front. Then Brumbaugh answered for the Huskers in the next half inning to put Nebraska in the lead. That's off the plate. Oh, got a strike.
This is one of those dynamics where you learn from your previous at-bat. He parked a home run over in right field.
And now he strikes him out. 7 strong for Ty Horn. Scanlon goes down. Nebraska with a 2-1 lead. It's stretch time at Chapel Hill.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store. What's in your wallet?
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Chloe and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Holy Cross trails Nebraska 2-1 as we stretch here in the 7th. I thought Auburn was hosting.
It looks like me down on Franklin Street last night, no?
Stop.
No, I was here until
Yeah, we got out of here late. They had already kind of rolled up the carpets on Franklin Street for you last night. Tried to get you to some of the spots around here.
Yeah.
Got you breakfast at Breadman's.
I went to Carolina Coffee House.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. See?
Nice. You were on Franklin Street.
I was making my way around.
Guy who grew up in New Jersey, played 2 sports at Iowa, got in the NFL.
Oh, forget about it.
You've done well here.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of my Jersey accent. It comes and goes.
Yeah, I noticed the minute we were talking to Holy Cross down there the other day, you were right back in, huh?
Back, just like I landed in Newark Airport.
These guys rolled in from Worcester on the bus. Ball to left off the bat of Alesko, and it's gone. How about that? A 9-hole home run for the Huskers to make it 3-1. Hogan Halixo. How about that shot?
Yeah, 3rd home run of the season. The senior coming through. He's done an excellent job behind the plate for the pitching staff of the Huskers. Pays him back with a solo bomb, puts a charge into it. Left center field. Breaking ball down in the zone, he goes and gets it.
Nebraska's got their 16th multi-home run game of the year. And now the lead is 3-1 on Linehan and Holy Cross. Fouled at the plate by Riley Silva as we go back to the top of the card for Will Bolt. Wow. So in a 3-1 game now, there's a bunt up the first base side. Linehan going to field and flip. Boy, that is well done. Balargian was there. So there's one away.
How about the celebration?
What are we doing there, huh?
So he got Powerade in a bat. That's the home run celebration for the Huskers, and Helixo takes part in it. A bat filled with Powerade.
Huh? Okay.
It's not what I saw on Franklin Street.
That ball served right by the second baseman Jones into right field with one out off the bat of Nunez, who's got a 4-hit day. Season high and career high for Devin Nunez.
Seeing the ball extremely well. The freshman coming through. Pretty much the only top of the lineup production between he and Brumbaugh, who's on up in the batter's box now. This 2-run bomb he hit in the 5th inning. Nunez, player of the game so far.
So a 4-hit day for Nunez. And for a strike. Big Red. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Brumbaugh. Hogan Helixo. A home run over the wall in left. Two and one now. Nebraska's been able to keep more doors open than Holy Cross, though.
Yeah.
That ball, will it get through? Yes. Past the shortstop King, and on his way to third is Nunez. Safe. Wow. Brumbaugh right back through the chute. And first to third running was Nunez.
Excellent base running, aggressive approach. Make them make a strong throw to third base. Just beats the tag. A little surprised that Brumbaugh didn't try to go to second. That's a very, very tempting opportunity to advance the extra 90 when you have the throw from the outfield.
I think you mentioned this last night. We saw Nunez on the replay taking the wide angle to third, too.
Yep.
Sam Tinkham out to visit with Jake Linehan. The freshman been getting roughed up here a little bit in the 7th. Nebraska with a run in, and now first and third with 1 out. And a quick reminder to you, the College World Series starts in a couple of weeks, Friday, June 13th in Omaha. Don't forget all the coverage available on ESPN, and for all the information on the 90 NCAA championships, log on to NCAA.com. We got activity in both bullpens. The Holy Cross bullpen has got Luke Lamond. Luke Broderick was throwing in the Nebraska bullpen. Now at 3-1, I don't know that we'll see Broderick. Horn might have a chance to finish this if he wants to.
I think you got Gabe Swanson, who's been a postseason hero for the Huskers over the past couple of seasons. Wouldn't be surprised to see him possibly drop down a bunt, but he's got the ability to put the ball out of the park. If you're trying to get a little bit more of a cushion here, even though Swanson is your cleanup, I've seen crazier things.
Sam Tinkham is trying to calm down his freshman Linehan, I think. Meanwhile, they bought Lamond a few more throws in the Crusaders bullpen. That's in the dirt. Ball and a strike now to Gabe Swanson.
Nice job by Colin Brown behind the plate. Not only blocking that fastball, but keeping it right in front of him and in front of the plate. Keep the runner at the corner.
Nunez at third. He's got 4 hits today. Swanson swinging a miss, 1 and 2. Brumball's at first. Nunez is 4 for 4. The rest of the team's 5 for 23.
Brumball has 11 stolen bases on the season. Might be on the move here.
To left, but hooking foul. Ends up down there in the bullpen. Shenanigans ensue down there this time of ball game.
It's Mason McConaughey.
Yep.
Injured ace for the Huskers down there.
Another one up the third base side, foul. Six o'clock start tonight. Carolina, Oklahoma will be on ESPNU for the Tar Heels and Sooners. DeCaro and Tyson Witherspoon.
Foul ball. Brumbaugh tried to swipe second. I think that's a smart approach here. Swanson doesn't strike out very much. Contact guy. He does have power. You also don't want to be in a position where you allow Holy Cross to get out of this jam.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Swanson. Brumball stands at second.
I might have jinxed him there. I still think it's a smart move, and there's that changeup we mentioned about Linehan. That's his swing and miss best pitch. He gets Swanson there.
First strikeout for Linehan.
Brumbaugh gets to second base.
This regional game on a Saturday. I hear the buzz of the construction work. Somebody's operating a jackhammer over there on the dorm, by the way. Let's get Hughes and our best people on that. 1-0. Off the plate, 2-0. There we go. Yeah. Don't know if you boys know it. It's all ball bearings nowadays. Those windows, it's all ball bearings, fellas. That ball to right off the bat of Sanderson and right at C.J. Egri. But another home run. This one from the 9-hole hitter, Haligso. Tee it up, son. Over the wall in left. Nebraska now leading Holy Cross 3-1 in Chapel Hill.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Elio?
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalish Willie, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you me, Kayla.
Kayla Harrison, I will be champion.
It's 8, 9, and 1 on the card for Holy Cross here in the 8th against Ty Horn. You see his line, 102 in. Just a run, 6 Ks. And Brendan Jones looks at a strike. 0-1. The 0-1.
Pitch count is getting up there for Ty Horn. As we see the numbers for Brendan Jones. 0 for 2 today.
Slug foul. All the way down toward the bullpen. Get that cleaned up down there. 1-2. 2-2 now. Misses way out. Fouled away. Count will hold. Horn has gone 8. He went 8. You saw him go 8 last Sunday.
Yes.
Against UCLA. That's his, by far his largest workload in a start this year. That ball is popped up by Jones out to short. Here's Carey for out number 1. That'll bring Colin Brown, the Californian, to the plate. 9-hole hitter for Holy Cross.
Holy Cross has 5 hits on the afternoon today. Outside of the home run by Scanlon back in the 5th, they haven't had any production from the bottom third of this lineup. Talk about wanting to extend your season. You need everybody to participate in. Get a free pass here to Colin Brown at the bottom.
Yep. So Brown is aboard after being hit by a pitch. Egri would be next here. One more look.
There's going to be some discussion as to whether he moved that elbow into the zone or tried to avoid that pitch that got up and in.
And Will Bolt, I think, would like them to have another look. So we're all going to come together here. And the third base umpire is Brian DeBrouwer. And that's exactly, Dana, what they're looking at.
This is not a bad challenge here by Will Bolt and the Huskers. Top of the 8th inning. I don't really see much, but you can see the load, and there's, you know, it's a little foggy between your load, natural load, and if you're moving that arm, the chicken wing, into the zone or not trying to avoid that last little movement there. Talking about reviews, that's where it makes it questionable.
I give credit to our director, Ryan Schmidt. He's got us all plugged in.
Yes.
We got the cameras we use for the game. We got the cameras and the digital stuff they see and review. We got all the access to that. You saw one of those angles on that last look a moment ago. There we go.
Spoiled up here.
Yeah, we got everything. All it takes is Ryan just punching the right button.
Need some steak and eggs. Can we?
One more look at this here. And
right here, that last little movement.
That's
judgment call. Right there.
He clearly hits him.
Yes. He's got the
there it is.
Protector on, but this is the best angle to me.
The pitch looks inside.
Yeah. So this is the catcher too, so
yeah.
It's gonna be one of the tougher players on the field.
So we'll see what they come away with. And Connor Hoagland, Brian DeBauer is who we're going to hear from, our crew chief.
After review, batter is awarded first base. The call is confirmed.
There you go. And Colin Brown took a sarcastic bow at first base. Kind of in a, hey, I was right. Thank you. Yes, I'm here at first.
Catchers are wired differently. Pitchers and catchers.
And now a change is being made. Rob Childress coming out, and they're going to go get the hammer. Luke Broderick's next. He'll check into the ball game. Ty Horn did himself just fine today. 7 1/3 of work for Horn. Nebraska a 3-1 lead, and Luke Broderick next for the Huskers.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
The UFL is the spring football league.
More of what you want.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan. The United Football League. All season long on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN+.
Well, let's take a look at our Capital One rewarding performance. Ty Horn, who was lights out last week in Omaha to help Nebraska win the Big Ten championship, follows it up with a very nice outing here today. Dan.
Outside of the solo bomb, he was nails all afternoon. Some of his best stuff, very efficient. Gets them into the 8th here. 7 1/3 innings pitched, just 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. So in his last 2 outings, Wes, he's just given up 9 hits in almost 16 innings.
Here's the junior right-hander from Omaha. This is Luke Broderick now. And he starts Egri with a strike. One of the nation's leaders in saves, with a dozen on the year.
He's really adopted the closer role for the Huskers in great fashion. He is the one Husker, I mentioned this last night, the one Husker who made all conference in the Big Ten. Just tells you, to me, that's not a knock towards the Huskers. That tells you about the complete efforts of the entire team. Nobody really stands out, but Broderick has really done a fine job. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider mainly. And get you up to 94 with that fastball.
Almost hit the number there, 2-1. The count here to Egri.
Egri has hit the ball well today. He's found the leather, but he's had some balls laced to the outfield.
That's a strike taken all the way. Two and two. Popped up first base side. Sanderson toward the netting, and it's going to end up 2-3 rows into the grandstand there. Egri waits. Oh, hit him in the shoulder. So Broderick hits Egri. Holy Cross has got 2 base runners here in the 8th, trailing by 2.
It looked like a breaking ball that just gets away from Broderick there, and no movement into the zone. Just protecting yourself. Roll that front shoulder. Take your free pass.
And I guess the good news for Nebraska is Egri's got a base runner in front of him, so he cannot be aggressively pursuing second. Meanwhile, LaFleur's got 7 home runs.
And just as important, the tying run on first base.
The go-ahead guy at the plate.
Yeah.
Wind is blowing in from center. Way outside. 2-0.
LaFleur does have 7 home runs on the season. You see, with runners in scoring position, even runners on base.
And here comes Rob Childress, huh?
Time for a little discussion. Settling down. The adrenaline is real, even if you're an arm out of the bullpen. Try to keep it simple. I'm sure Coach Childress there is, hey, settle down. See his last 7 appearances, 11 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts for the junior. 3 saves. Get yourself a ground ball.
Connor Hoagland, the umpire's out. And Rob Childress on the walk back. Three-1 game, first and second, only 1 out. LaFleur waits. Ball 3. LaFleur hits this to left field. He's going to run for a while. Ball 4. Stop me if you've heard this. Holy Cross has the bases loaded and threatening again. Nebraska has wasted no time, by the way. They've got Drew Christo back up in the bullpen. Remember, he finished here last night.
Yep.
And now here is Balargin with 3 homers, hitting .377. Bases are loaded. 1 out in the 8th. There's a strike. Balargin's been around a while. He was taken all the way. Senior from Staten Island. 4 for 14 this year with the bases loaded. Fouled it away, 0-2. I don't know that Ed Cahovic could have scripted any better than to get a veteran guy like this with the bat, though.
Absolutely.
Broderick. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. In the dirt, it bounces around, and Brown decided to hold at third. And I think Connor Hoagland might have taken the carom and the worse for the wear on all that.
Yeah, this ball went about 50 feet. Spiked fastball right there, and it goes off the shoulder of Haligso. Catches the umpire, Hoagland, and then stays right around home plate to avoid the runner from third scoring. So they're going to take a check on Connor Hoagland, the home plate umpire.
Sure.
That's a big break for the Huskers, though.
So Holy Cross, who is once again threatening here. Let's go back to yesterday. Remember, Egri, a walk, LaFleur a walk, then all of a sudden threats. Time and again, right?
Yep.
And here was maybe one of the biggest plays of the game. Kane Kepley, a fly ball on the run in. And they never got that run home because Jake Knapp threw strikes.
It was deflating to Holy Cross. The one opportunity they had to get to Jake Knapp, they couldn't get anything to materialize. And there you see runners in scoring position, 1 for 4 today, 0 for 2 yesterday. Just 2 for 5 with runners on.
Balargin's got a 17-game reach streak on the line here. 0 for 3 today. 2-2. On the ground is short. Could be 2. 6, 4, 3. Carey, Brumbaugh, Sanderson. And Holy Cross turned away again with a bases loaded threat in the 8th. Nebraska leads 3-1. Nebraska, bottom of the 8th inning. Huskers will have 6, 7, and 8 on the docket, and a fly ball to right field. And C.J. Egger's got it off the bat of Carey for out number 1. Holy Cross left them loaded again in their half of the 8th inning, and this has become frustrating, I'm sure, for Ed Kahovic.
But as you and I were talking off air, it's, you know, this game of baseball, one is a game of failure, but the other is the least amount of control that you have as a coach.
Yep.
Just about any sport. You can slow things down in basketball. You can run the ball versus pass the ball in football. But in baseball, guys on the bases, you need a run produced. There's not much you can do. Leave it up to your guys, and unfortunately for the Crusaders, they haven't been able to come through.
Yeah, they've only left 4 on base, but think about the base running errors they've had too, right?
Yeah.
Compounded. 1 ball, 2 strikes it is to Max Butenbach. And a strikeout for Linehan. 2 away.
Butenbach way out in front. There's that changeup we talked about. The movement down and away from the left-handed bat, and Butenbach can't stay back.
And now Rhett Stokes, who's been solid as a rock defensively, with 2 down in the 8th. 3-1 in favor of the Huskers. In for a strike.
So Jake Linehan has really settled in. Coming in that last inning.
Well, I'm excited if I'm a Holy Cross baseball fan about he and Derek Bowles, who we saw yesterday. There's a ball ripped at third, past the diving Connor Peak. It'll get down in the corner. LaFleur sees it juggle around, and a big wide turn for Stokes at second. And Rhett Stokes on the board with a double.
That's a nice job just to drive past the third baseman. Great effort by Peak at third, just right past his glove. All the defensive gems we've seen from Rhett Stokes. Good to see him having some positivity in the batter's box.
Yep. So a 2-out double for Stokes. And that brings Haligso to the plate, who homered in the 7th to compound the Holy Cross frustration of a half inning ago, right? And that ball is laced over the top of Jones into the gap in right center. Egri will cut it off, but around the score comes Stokes. RBI for Haligso. How about that? Just waking up in the 9-hole here late in the game.
Bottom of the lineup production. We've seen Haligso and what he's been able to do behind the plate, but last 2 at-bats, the home run and now the single. 2 for 3 on the afternoon for the senior catcher.
Nebraska's got 7 extra base hits in the regional now, 4 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs today. And Silva offered at the first one, strike 1. Another fastball on the edge. 0-2. For 3 today as Silva hit by a pitch in the 3rd. Fly balls in innings 1 and 5, and a ground ball in the 7th. Toward the first base side. It'll be scooped up, and stepping on the bag down there is Balargin, and that'll take care of Nebraska. RBI double off the bat of Haligso, scores Rhett Stokes, who doubled. Nebraska extends it to 4-1. Yep. Greetings from Chapel Hill. We're at Boshamer Stadium, Carrie C. Boshamer Stadium, Bryson Field. better known as the Bosch. You see it 2:25 in the afternoon. We're in the top of the ninth of an elimination game today. How's it going? Holy Cross in Nebraska. Huskers lead 4-1. Luke Broderick on to see if he can shut the door here on Gianni Royer, Jimmy King, and Connor Peak. 4, 5, and 6 for Ed Kahovic, their fine head coach, and the Crusaders out of the Patriot League. 0-1 to Royer. Started to tell you this yesterday, Dana.
Yeah.
Johnny Royer's brother just finished his baseball career at Wittenberg. Rocco. Their dad Sean played football at Valpo.
Nice.
Rocco finished his career this spring, hit .318 and 13 home runs. They're from Lake Forest, Illinois. Up to short, nice running scoop by Carey, and Royer done. 6-3 for the first out. And that'll bring King to the plate. And when you get around to this part of the earth, a senior stepping in with 1 out in the top of the ninth, the Philadelphia native out of St. Joe Prep, could be his final at bat as a Crusader.
4 seniors due up in the lineup for the Crusaders. The first.
And Ed Kahovic cannot talk enough about those guys in the landscape of today who stayed. 0-1 to King. Pulled foul. Oh, and 2. Fired out there to short again. Long throw for Carey, 2 down.
We spoke with Ed Kahovic. He talked about the relationships. What's the most important thing about his job and his impact on this program? Yeah, he wants to win every game he steps on the field, but he recognizes the relationship that he's going to have for life is more than just wins and losses. Proper perspective to have. These guys are going to have a connection. They're going to come back. They're going to donate to this program. They're going to come back and visit and support. It's all because of that man and his leadership right there.
Yep. 0-1 the count for Peak. Another senior. Check foul. So 2 outs and down to the last strike and swing for the Crusaders. Foul back to stay alive is Peak. Broderick. Chopped on to third. Here's Stokes. And Nebraska stays alive in Chapel Hill. The Huskers find a way to get the win today. They ride a home run from Brumball to take the lead in the 5th, and then get Broderick to help shut the door in the 8th and 9th. Dana.
Yeah, first you got to tip your cap to Ty Horn. Exceptional outing for him again. 7 1/3 innings pitched, kept the bats at bay for the Crusaders, just giving up that 2-run bomb in the 5th, but did a fine job in this game. I'm sorry, the solo home run in the 5th, but it's an exceptional effort for the Huskers to be able to live again for another day.
Yep.
And be back here tomorrow.
Ty Horn going to pick up his 4th win of the year. Jaden Wawoda finishes the campaign at 9-3, and it's another save for Luke Broderick. It'll be his 13th. So Nebraska will play the loser of tonight's North Carolina-Oklahoma game at noon tomorrow. We'll join you tonight at 6 on ESPNU, the winner's bracket game with North Carolina and Oklahoma. Great to be with Dane and Hughes and our terrific crew. West Durham and Chapel Hill. Nebraska stays alive in this Chapel Hill Regional. More coverage still to come on ESPN.